Have you ever held on so tightly to someone or something that it ended up slipping right through your fingers? Maybe it was a relationship, a dream job, or even the idea of who you thought you should be. And despite how hard you tried to make it work, the harder you held on, the more painful it became. If you've ever felt this way, this video might just change your love life, your peace of mind, and the way you experience the world entirely. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. These small actions help us reach more people like you who are searching for peace, clarity, and inner strength. And trust me, watch this video till the end. Because what you're about to discover about detachment is not just philosophy, it's personal power. And it could set you free from the pain you've been quietly carrying for years. Let me take you back to a story. There was once a man named Daniel. By all outward appearances, he had it all. A high-paying job, a beautiful girlfriend, and a downtown apartment with floor-to-ceiling windows. But behind those windows, Daniel was breaking. He couldn't sleep unless he got a good-night text from her. If she didn't respond to his messages immediately, he spiraled. His mind created stories. Maybe she didn't love him. Maybe she found someone else. Maybe she was pulling away. What he thought was love was actually fear. Fear of loss. Fear of being alone. Fear of not being enough. He wasn't in a relationship. He was in a war with uncertainty. And uncertainty was winning. The truth? Daniel had never learned the power of detachment. He believed that holding on tightly meant love. But in reality, it meant control. It suffocated her. And when she finally walked away, she said, "I couldn't breathe around you. You loved me so much that you stopped seeing me." That night, Daniel found himself staring at the city lights, broken and alone. Not from lack of love, but from the way he clung to it. And that was the night he discovered something life-changing. Detachment is not disconnection. Many confuse detachment with coldness or emotional distance, but that's not what it is. Detachment isn't apathy. It's not giving up. It's not saying, "I don't care." It's saying, "I care deeply, but I'm not going to lose myself in the process. I love you, but I don't own you. I have dreams, but I won't let them destroy my present moment." Detachment is presence without possession, and that's what Daniel started learning. Slowly, painfully, but steadily, he started reading, reflecting, sitting quietly, with his emotions instead of reacting to them. And one night he came across a Stoic quote that struck him deeply. "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And suddenly he saw it. He wasn't hurt because of what happened. He was hurt because of the story he had been telling himself. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care. There's an old parable about a monk who carried a woman across a river, a task forbidden by his vows. Another monk saw him and was furious. Hours later, he finally said, "Why did you break your vow?" The monk replied, "I left her by the river hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" We do this, don't we? We carry anger, regret, old relationships, and lost opportunities long after they've passed. Detachment means putting them down. You love someone and they left. That's okay. You tried and failed. That's okay. You dreamed and it didn't happen. That's okay. Detachment lets you release what isn't yours to hold anymore, because what's meant for you never needs to be held with clenched fists. Attachment is fear in disguise. Let's go deeper. Why do we attach so much? To people, to outcomes, to expectations. Because we fear that if we let go, we'll be alone. We won't be loved. We'll lose everything. But the irony? The tighter you cling, the more you push it away. Think of sand in your hand. Hold it gently, it stays. Clench your fist and it slips out. Daniel learned this the hard way. He texted less, called less, but loved more honestly. Without fear, without demand. And strangely, people came closer. Not because he chased them, but because he stopped needing them to fill his emptiness. He filled it himself with peace, with presence, with purpose. Detach from outcomes, attach to effort. One of the greatest lessons in life, detach from the outcome. Attach to the process. Want to succeed? Don't obsess over success. Obsess over effort. Want a healthy relationship? Don't control it. Show up, love well, and let go. This principle changed Daniel's career too. He stopped overthinking promotions, client approvals, and social status. He focused on what he could control, his effort, his ethics, his growth. And when you stop needing the results so badly, Ironically, you often get better results. Because you're calmer, sharper, more focused, and not desperate. The practice of stillness. Detachment isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily practice, and sometimes the hardest detachment, detaching from your own thoughts. The loop in your head that says, they should have stayed. I should be further in life. They did me wrong. Those thoughts? They're not you. They're stories, echoes, illusions. Learn to observe them, not become them. Sit with your emotions. Breathe through the discomfort. And instead of asking, why is this happening to me, ask, what is this trying to teach me? Because every heartbreak, every failure, every delay has one message in common. Let go, grow, flow. When you detach, you reclaim power. Daniel wasn't the same man a year later. He didn't need external validation. He didn't fear loneliness. He didn't panic when things didn't go his way. He learned that detachment is strength. It's how you stay calm when others lose their heads, love without suffocating, move on without bitterness, succeed without selling your soul. He no longer said, I need this to be happy. He said, I choose to be happy with or without it. And that's freedom.
How you can start today.
You might be wondering, this sounds great, but how do I begin? Here are a few steps. Number 1, journal daily. Write down what you're overly attached to. Be brutally honest, whether it's a person, job, dream, or fear. Naming it is the first step to releasing it. Number 2, meditate on impermanence. Everything changes. Nothing is forever, and that's okay. Remind yourself, this too shall pass. Number 3, set emotional boundaries. Loving someone doesn't mean absorbing all their chaos. Learn to say no. Learn to step back. Detachment is also self-respect. Number 4, choose presence over obsession. Stay in the now. If you're on a walk, walk. If you're eating, eat. If you're with someone, really be with them. Number 5, trust life more. You don't have to control everything. You only need to control how you show up. Let the rest unfold. Why this will transform your love life. When you master detachment, you stop attracting relationships based on fear. Instead of, I need you to make me whole, it becomes, I am whole and I'd love to share that with you. That energy, it's magnetic. It's real. It's free. You stop chasing. You start attracting. Because nothing is more attractive than a person at peace with or without you. So if you've been holding on too tightly to someone who's pulling away, or stressing over a dream that isn't coming true fast enough, or stuck in a loop of overthinking and regret, here's your sign. Let go, not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough to stop suffering. The power of detachment doesn't mean losing. It means winning without needing to fight. It means living fully, loving deeply, and walking away peacefully when it's time. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.